And I'm Sareta Schütte. I'm Murchison's Group CEO. I'm also the Vice Chairperson of the Schütte Family Forum and the Managing Director of Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa.
My name is Frans Schütte. I'm a co-director of Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa. Regarding conservation, there are a lot of stories in that regard, but as far as I'm concerned, it's a passion of mine, but we want to do it small steps at a time, close together, with taking in consideration that we do that against all odds.
I'm Eugene Welgemoed. I am the Executive Chef and the F&B Manager at Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa. I've got more than 20 years experience. I've worked in South Africa at various 5-star properties, and I've also worked abroad in the UK.
I've been working for the Schütte Legacy for the past 4 years as a qualified beauty therapist. At Schütte Wellness Spa, we specialize in crossover between the Eastern and the African treatments.
My name is California Maile, and I have been dancing for so long, but only been with Nyani Cultural Village for the past 8 years.
We focus as a group on planet, profit and people, and our credo for 2020 is inspire, support. Things that really enthuse me and inspire me are the fact that we've got the veterinary wildlife course that we facilitate here at Kilima. We've also got Kukura Wellness Spa that's been looking after wellness of our guests. We are looking at our community projects. I'm talking about the Dansile project. I'm talking about the Nyani cultural dances, our Spekboom initiative.
We obtained white rhino from a variety of areas, 2006, 2008, and we started with farming with them in the area on farms between Phalaborwa and Hoedspruit. Then in about 2012, 2013, the poachers came to our farms and we had a huge problem with them. In the end, they killed 11 of our rhinos and we realized that we have to move the rest. So we went on searching for farms, and in the end we decided in the Namakwa, there will be the best place to relocate them.
So we have reduced our carbon footprint by using only recyclable packaging for when we do takeaway items or items that we put in the rooms. We've got our own herb garden and vegetable garden that we use to provide a kitchen of fresh herbs. So that way it reduces where we get our produce from. So our produce we try and source locally only from suppliers within 100 kilometers.
It's habela go bona batho re ba itla mo khiba tsamaya ba thagetse gore thagalela le gore mo re berekelang gona ke pleke e le gore le go le moya e le gore e ga botse ka mo ka re berekishana.
Nyani Cultural Village was founded by Maureen Lahoud. Maureen is a professional dancer and a stage actor. On her return to South Africa in 2008, she then decided to develop her own cultural group called Nyani Cultural Village. And then that's where she met Sareta, the CEO of Kilima Private Game Reserve and Spa.
Well, the future, I think, could be as big as the grace of the dear Lord, but my vision and passion is to establish a small group of Kilimas across the world.
Decided then we want to, what was there in Namakwa, we want to put it back. So we had the white rhino there on our farm, that's approximately 33,000 acres. We put on our gemsbok, the springbok. We are relocating Hartmann zebra in May 2020, as well as the red hartebeest. But the habitat for the black rhino is no longer there. So we have to do that all over again, and Northern Cape Conservation said that they will assist us with permits once we have put back the habitat. So that's the small steps. We have put in about 200 kilometers of pipeline, water holes at the correct places on the farm, and we have put in about 500 trees, indigenous trees, because they are browsers. The Ceres bicornis need to do browsing.
Kilima support us by booking us for all their functions, and we are the only exclusive dancers that perform at their functions, weddings, and they also support us with transport.
Now we have started with a spec boom project. We have 50,000 spec boom plants that we are going to put in there in April of this year, in 2020. And then we have a nursery where what we are in the process of being developed, where we will put in about 5 million plants. That's the idea. Against all odds, we want to put in 5 million plants.